Hello, Brother Vendar here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. That battlecruiser must be the fastest battlecruiser in the world because it's only like a month later, and the Samara has arrived to be greeted by the Kyushu and the Yamashiro. So yeah, let's finish off the Russians. I know I said I wasn't going to do another episode on the Wednesday until that turret bug is fixed, but screw it. I just want to see the back of the Russians. See what we can get out of them in a potential peace deal. Actually, you're so close to each other. There we go. Don't know if I'm going to be able to catch these ships. They're deciding to run away, but it doesn't look like they are. Got them down to a ×10. No, they're coming in. They're attacking with their very terrible battlecruiser. Looks like the AI is suffering from that turret rotation issue as well, which is not great. And yes, I know I'm just sailing my destroyers right through the enemy fleet. Oh, an ammo debt on the Samara. Yeah, focus on killing off the battlecruiser. That's the far more important ship. Yeah, look at that. That turret seems to break fairly regularly. I think what might be happening is the turrets are rotating into a red sector. Like they're rotating too far and they're rotating into a red bit, and the game is going, oh, you're not allowed to rotate there, so I'm going to stop you. But it just stops them flat out. It doesn't let them turn the other way. It's almost like they're committed to turning in one direction, and then once they get to their limit, then they can't keep turning. Again, I'm not a programmer, but that seems to be the issue. Maybe turrets can't reverse the direction that they turn in. Could explain it. Yeah, look at that. A and B locked. And because this turret is a 360 turret, it's able to fire on the target. Also noticing my ships still haven't had their ammunition completely restocked after that enormous battle. Where the Russian fleet was basically annihilated. Oh, cheeky torpedo. This is much harder when only 2 guns can fire. Yeah, I'm not going to be able to keep going this. I mean, Russia's so unbelievably beaten up that I can probably get away with doing this, but yeah, not the best. Yeah, it's clearly affecting lots of guns. Like, look at all these ones on the back here are stuck. This one's stuck. Where are those torpedoes going? It's not even vaguely the right direction for a torpedo launch. Now, the AI loves to block off its fire arcs, so this is going to hurt the AI even more than it hurts me. So, yeah. I think I'm going to have to put a bit of a pause on recording until update 4 comes out. But that's not a huge issue. All part of the fun of trying to record content on the beta. And so far this is better than the 106 beta was for that. We haven't had a save reset yet. If that does happen in this series, by the way, is I've been putting in the comments of the videos, I will do what I did in the British campaign, and I'll do a time skip. So I'll skip ahead to 1920 and redesign my ships. Heavy cruisers doing the ultimate admiral thing and refusing to die. Oh, lovely. Look at that. Torpedo main detonation, main ammo detonation. Yes, please. See, now I'm target locking as well. Oh, nice. The graph all of is going to take far longer to sink than it should. Try our best. Yeah, none of them have torpedoes loaded. come up to a stop. He's not going anywhere. Lovely. Close range torpedo strike. All three hit home by the looks of it, and that is that. Lovely. Right. Surely now, Russia, you'll give up, right? Six ships, 4 of which are submarines. So they have two vessels, and that's it. Oh, yep. No, the battlecruiser from the Black Sea is on the move now. It's going to sail all the way to here. Yeah, good luck with that. Still restocking ammunition slowly. Gonna hit next turn. Come on. Surely you'd give up. Surely you'd go from 90 ships or whatever it was to 2. And updating missions. Britain and Germany going at it again. See if we get a peace or not. Or whether the game's just going to take ages and I have to end the episode. Although this might be a very short episode, so you might find that it gets merged with what I said was the previous episode. It depends. I generally try and make sure that my campaign episodes are at least 20 minutes long. And of course, sometimes it can be much longer than that. It can be an hour. Oh. I've got a mission. This is a chance to sink the last 2 ships. I'll take it. Bum, bum, bum. Yeah, excessive naval expenditures. Never mind that. The last 2 ships, the Saratov and the Dnieper. Right, let's see if we can't catch up to him. And, of course, I've had a huge advantage this whole war because the Russians really have trouble supplying a fleet all the way out here. So, you saw in that big battle that they, you know, have been losing... Oh, nice hit. Right off the bat. They've been losing ships... of course, but they've also been just running out of fuel, and it's been costing them the earth because they've had them stationed in ports that cannot handle them. Oh, yeah, those battlecruisers with that substandard armor plate just getting ripped apart by the 12-inch guns. Trying to escape. That's going to make our flooding problems all the worse. And the Dnieper is turning tail and running as well. Lovely. How many ships have you got now, Russia? Yeah, none. None. Not a single one. Just 4 submarines. Now, submarines cannot, cannot win you anything in this kind of war because they can't blockade me. They can sink transports, but they can't enforce a blockade. So the blockade is just completely broken forever. They can't really do much against my ships, even if I do sail them out. But they're all in port. They're all sitting there waiting and responding to Russian maneuvers. So yeah, they are stuffed. There's absolutely nothing they can do, and they should just give up. You can't invade Japan by land. So what's your plan here? No. What is your plan? Just give up. Come on. You know you want to. Or, says the game, I'm going to sit on building new ships forever. Yeah, I'm going to end the episode here. I will be back later once update 4 comes out and fixes that turret rotation bug issue. And I'll see you then. Bye for now. Hello, Brother Monroe here. Welcome back to Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. or rather, welcome to a second part of the episode, because there have been a few updates and things like that. That turret rotation bug has been fixed, but there's all sorts of problems about ships disappearing, so I'm expecting another update today. So this is not a full episode, but one of the things that was fixed was the problem I was having with range sliders and things like that. So the Deku class battlecruiser, which is something I wanted at the start of the game, has returned as an idea, and here she is. So effectively what this has ended up as is a ship very similar to the Hokkaidos in terms of specs. So the Hokkaidos are 25,000 tons, 23 knots, and carry 8 12-inch guns. This, the new Deku class, is just under 24,000 tons and also has 4 twin 12-inch guns, and they're exactly the same, the 12-inch 45 caliber weapon that has proven fairly effective. They have slightly longer range at 14,500 kilometers. They are noticeably faster at 28 knots compared to 23. Standard bulkheads. And I think, yeah, the Hokkaidos have maximum, so they're not quite as survivable, but they're not far off. So they were basically possible because they now have geared turbines and oil, so they have far superior engines on board, which is how I was able to get the speed up. It's a standard beams draft ship, which is quite nice. I didn't have to fiddle around with reducing. This is the Battlecruiser 1 hull, which I think is perfect for just now, because I don't think I'm going to get too much extra out of the Battlecruiser 3. Same kind of protection layout, same sort of gun setup. We haven't really unlocked anything particularly advanced there. It does have a hydrophone now, which is quite nice, whereas the battleships do not, although I will probably do a refit of them soon to add some of the new technologies. And the armor is pretty much exactly the same. So they're really a kind of updated version of the battleships that we already have. That's effectively what these things are there to do. They are a slightly faster version. I think they don't have the 2-inch battery, and these only have 14 4-inch guns, whereas the Hokkaidos have 16. So they're not quite as capable. They are, however, slightly cheaper, and they are faster. So I think this will be a nice addition to the fleet. I'll probably build 3 of these, and that should be sufficient. These should be fairly effective ships, because even later on they'll swap from kind of main excuse me, from main kind of capital ships, which is what their place will be at the moment. This is, I mean, she's slow, but with an engine refit, this type of ship, battlecruiser, 12-inch guns, that's a useful cruiser killer weapon even into the late game. So I think these should prove to be pretty useful. So I wanted to show them off, and I didn't record the whole design process because I think that I wasn't sure it was going to work. So you're getting it at the end. Now the other thing I wanted to have right at the start was a large armoured cruiser. Now, you maybe noticed with the Deku, I just stuck funnels on. Some commenters and some people on the Discord as well have quite rightly pointed out to me that the smoke interference is not nearly as bad as it was before. So you can definitely go ham on the funnels, and it's really not that bad. So this cruiser, I would like it to be able to keep pace with the Hokkaido. So we have a target speed of 23 knots. And I don't normally what I would do is I would put on the my normal routine is to put on the towers, set my engine tech, put on the funnels so I have no smoke interference, and then adjust the speed slider to suit. But now I think it's much more viable and simpler to just go, right, that is my target speed, that is my design speed, and then build the rest of the ship around it, and just you have however much smoke interference you have. Right. Speaking of, yeah, these do have the plus aiming speed as well. 2 of these would give me 5 aiming speed and 16 funnel capacity, but at 600 tons. So I think just the biggest funnel, the dual medium funnel, still not giving me enough engine efficiency. What about 2 of these? Yeah, that's perfect. Okay. So a slightly heavy solution, but it should work. And then a rear tower. Now, given the size of this hull, because really I want to use 11-inch guns, but I have a suspicion, oh, they're not as big as I thought. We used to say 11-inch 45 caliber guns. It's going to be a overgun ship. I have a suspicion that this is going to be a very overgun ship. Because I'm thinking of having 4 twin 11-inch guns. That is a lot of firepower coming out of a very small vessel. This thing will probably have terrible recoil, but it's fine, I'm sure. The seakeeping isn't that bad, actually. That's surprising. Pretty sure I heard... Yeah, it's going to be the... Now, secondary guns, or the casements rather, are probably going to go for the 4-inch. 4-inch has proven good enough. The long ones. And there is room on this hull for a secondary battery here of some sort. Wonder if these could fit. Yeah, they can. Decent number of 2-inch guns as well. Just for a little bit of extra pew pew pew. Right. Top end bomb protection and torpedo protection. Standard shell ratio again. Actually, no, I'll stick with that. I might switch to soft caps when I get the tube powder. Now, increased ammunition could be interesting for these ships. I didn't go for that on the battlecruisers, simply because I know the battlecruisers are quite prone to exploding. As basically heavy escorts / second-rate battleships, I think increased ammunition might be a good choice, especially with that slightly higher rate of fire. For these ships, Now, armour, I actually have quite a lot of remaining displacement, but the range is... Actually, I might be able to cheekily up the range with the bulkheads. Not that much. One pip in both? Yeah, let's go for one pip in both. So 11,000 kilometers in many bulkheads. That seems about right to me. Turrets do not need that much armor. The same armor as the battleship and the battlecruiser. That would definitely make these kind of second tier. No way. No way am I pulling that off. Okay, so what about 13... 13 with 11 inch on the main belt. Yeah, see, this is where we go drastically overweight, trying to armor it up like that. I think the 11-inch guns are too big. They're lovely, but they're too much. I'm going to have a ship that has very little armor compared to its gun size, and I'm never a huge fan of that. So I think I'm going to go down a couple of inches, and I'm going to go with 9-inch guns. Now, the reason the 9-inch gun is an attractive weapon is... Do they fit on these? No. Is because it gets uprated in terms of mark very quickly. It'll probably be the first large Mark IV gun that I get access to. Now then, these are 9-inch 43s. I think if we make them 45 calibers as well, yeah, that's a nice high rate of fire. Deck pen is okay. Yeah, I think as these get upgraded, they'll be a good bit, and the ship doesn't look as overgunned, and we have weight to spare, and we don't need to armor them up quite that much. I think 11-inch will be absolutely fine. Say 5-inch on the tops. Don't need a 9-inch belt with 4.5 on the extendeds, and the main deck. Splinter proofing, and a bit of internal protection. And I'm slightly over. Could just go standard bulkheads. I think that's a fair compromise. And yeah, we have a ship that it's not a second-rate battleship at all, but does fulfill the role of keeping up with the Hokkaidos and helping us deal with the extreme numbers of light cruisers and heavy cruisers that the AI loves to throw out. But this is mainly to deal with light cruisers and destroyers and things with high rate of fire, medium caliber main weapons, and a 4-inch secondary armament. And I think they'll do okay in that role. I'm not sure how many to build. Somewhere between 7 and 14. I'll have a think. Maybe, I think 7. So that each... Oh, mind you, we lost a battleship, so it'd be between 6 and 12 of these. I'll have a think. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed this well, I'm not sure I will actually add it on to the previous episode. This miniature episode where I show off a ship I already built and then built a new ship. And I'll see you again soon for some more Ultimate Admiral Dreadnoughts. Bye for now.